cookie cutters, God gave you a nose to breathe with so you can keep your mouth shut. Welcome to the podcast.
What is this,
Take
10?
a seat.
Yeah. You know, I'm sorry Lenny's not here tonight. Lenny is quote unquote too sore. Is that what you told me?
Yeah, I went to pick him up, and of course, you know, he lives in a fucking dungeon. There's no lights on, but whatever. He came to the door. He said he was sleeping all day, or he just got up. He wouldn't be able to walk to my car. He was too sore to even walk to my car. So, whatever. Well, he said, "Let Jay have the floor. I'm sure he has plenty to talk about."
Well, the reason why I said I'm sorry he's not here. You ever watch Bill Maher?
Of course.
You know he has a segment called New Rules. Well, I needed to go over a new rule with you goons because, unbeknownst to the viewers, when we wrapped up the podcast last week after we stopped rolling, Lenny hightailed to my bathroom and he took a shit. It sounded like a whale blowing water out of its blowhole. We can hear it from here. And I had to clean up splattered shit all over the toilet seat.
I'm talking about it while I'm eating, but that's all right.
What you're eating sort of looks like shit.
Yeah,
you know, like when there's a piece of shit on the side of the toilet bowl you want to get off, so you piss on it really hard, hoping it loosens it up. Well, that technique hasn't worked, and I don't know what else to do. So
you don't have a toilet brush?
I don't think so.
I like that foaming bleach that comes in a spray pump.
So the new rule is, if any of you guys need to take a shit,
Don't worry about me. I'm like that kid. Remember the movie American Pie? The kid they called Shitbreak? That's me. I go home to take a shit.
I've already pooped twice today.
all right, good. The clubhouse is right there, right next to the pool. I have the key hanging on my fridge. It's 20 feet from the house. Just take a walk there and use their bathroom if you need to piss.
You ever any pussy there in the summer?
Actually, during the winter, like during winter recess,
This
you
is
get
a
all the
retirement community.
You get all the college students.
Spring
to come
break,
down.
probably.
Spring break too, and Christmas break. During the summer, it's quiet.
You take 2 shits a day?
Yeah, I'm pretty regular.
Me too. I'm at least one every morning, and then sometimes at night.
When I was younger, I used to take 2 shits before I left the house in the morning.
No kidding. Wow.
I would shit, and then I wouldn't leave the house because I knew there was another one coming.
I have to shit before the gym. I won't leave the house to go to the
Me
gym
too.
until
Oh,
I
yeah,
shit.
I was
The minute I get up and have 1 sip of coffee, I'm on the toilet.
Yeah, that lights the fuse.
I like smoking a little grass on the toilet.
Me too. When I'm not going to the gym, I'll usually smoke while I'm taking a dump.
I gotta try that.
That's great.
Well, you know,
Although it's not hard to work out stoned.
no, I've worked out stoned.
I haven't done that since I lived in New York.
I haven't smoked grass since a year ago Christmas. And I did 3 tokes.
If you change,
I'm calling bullshit because you smoked outside the Grand Tavern.
I remember that.
You were
yeah.
blacked out drunk though.
That was after
You coughed so much, and then you started throwing up, and then you.
I remember that.
And then Linda's like, "We're leaving."
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Coach
That was
Andrew
after
was with us,
Christmas?
right?
Yeah, Coach Andrew was with us. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
It had to have been.
Well, if you change your mind, Jay, first cabinet in the kitchen above the
No.
toaster oven.
'Cause I'm job hunting so that I can stay close to busybodies, changing gyms.
You love that, Jay.
No,
The one out east sucks, though. I mean, it doesn't suck, but it's just small.
you know, back to Lenny. Being too sore to move, that's a classic symptom of low T. And his doctor is a complete jackass for letting the guy's hormones crash. Because that can cause a whole new set of problems. You know, I'm not a cardiologist, but I know that women get heart disease from their hormone imbalance not being correct, and they don't take testosterone.
I agree. I don't think you should have went cold turkey.
No, a half a cc a week. He should have maintained an HRT, which in Florida is 200 milligrams a week. He should have maintained an HRT level of testosterone.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that guy's body is not making testosterone anymore. That's why when he was wasting his money doing HCG, Novaldex, and Clomid, trying to get it work again, I just laughed. He would have been better off setting that money on fire. I mean, what a waste. But HCG gives you great boners.
I take it.
Yeah, great boners on HCG.
Did you get it too or no?
Which one
The
is that?
HCG?
I'd have to go look at it and bring it in here.
That's the stuff you mix the water in with the powder.
No, it's already mixed.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got to
Keep
keep
compounded.
You got to keep it refrigerated.
No.
Really? Back in the old days, HCG used to have to stay refrigerated.
I have a little syringe and then just take 0.1 a day. That's it, under my tongue.
Lenny prefers to drink the pregnant women's urine straight from the source. Because you know that's where HCG originally came from. Pregnant women's urine.
Really? Is that bro science or?
No, that's
real shit, huh?
women produce HCG when they're pregnant. I don't know why.
Huh. It works for me.
Oh, it gives you great boners.
It's not cheap though. Even with insurance, it ain't fucking cheap.
Do you get acne from it?
I never really had bad acne, even growing up. I was never.
Do you take Clomid with it? And Noveldex, which is an anti-estrogen.
I take Test, Indol pill, Indol protection. It's like 400 milligrams a day. That's like eating 10 stalks of fucking broccoli.
That's the shit she wants me to take, right? But I haven't gone.
Yeah. It's good. And then I take the HCG every day, and then I'll take Arimidex twice a week.
Yeah, I don't.
Or anastrozole, whatever it is.
Anastrozole.
Anastrozole.
Yeah, that's not as good as Arimidex.
It's one of the.
I'm glad you're only taking that twice a week because a lot of guys take too much anti-estrogen.
I did it first. I took it 3 times, and the doctor.
You were taking it that much?
Well, actually, no. 2 full pills. Now I cut the pills in half and take half a pill each time I shoot.
Yeah, guys take too much anti-estrogen.
Because when I did my piss, my 24-hour piss, my estrogen was real fucking low. He's like, it's.
Yeah, that's no good. You got to have a little estrogen for a sex drive.
But I never lost my sex drive, so who knows?
They had me on one a week. When I originally had my blood work done, it'll be a year in February, my test level was 287 and my estrogen was 60. And the high end of normal for estrogen is 70. Anything over 70 is considered abnormally high. So I was kind of on the threshold, but not there. And then after I think it was my first round of blood work 3 months later, my estrogen level was kind of like between 30 and 40. So they dropped me from 2 pills a week to 1.
Oh, wow.
That's it. Every Saturday I take it. Yeah.
Do you masturbate afterwards?
I don't keep track.
Fuck do you want to know when he masturbates, you pig?
Sometimes before, sometimes
well, because depending on when garbage day, those cum rangs can be quite tasty.
You just fucking dump it down the toilet. You asshole.
I don't like flushing my cum rangs. They're like friends.
So you probably have rags that are just standing up in the corner, huh? All over the house. It gets all stiff.
When I moved into this house 18 years ago, the toilet in the master bathroom would barely flush. So I called a plumber over and they snaked it.
There's like tampons and shit like that.
They pulled a 6-foot-long tree root out of the pipe.
That's that fucking banyan tree in the front.
The ficus tree.
Oh, yeah.
Right next to the house.
Ficus and banyan are very close similarity.
So fast forward 18 years later, I'm now having the same problems with that toilet. It's been getting worse and worse over a period of weeks. So today I plunged it and up came little leaves and little pieces of tree root.
Wow.
So now I know I have the same problem. So I'm getting it snaked again next week. I know they're going to pull out another huge tree root. It's that huge tree next to my house. You can see the roots going right underneath the house.
It's going to crack the line and then you're going to have a fucking flood too.
Yeah. Dig up the backyard and it's going to smell like shit.
It's going to be a total fucking nightmare. So be ready. Ficus they're not even, I don't think they're even native to Florida. They were brought down here to suck up all the fucking Everglades so they can build out there. Because their root system goes fucking
There shouldn't be
miles.
one within 60 or 70 feet of a house.
No, absolutely not.
30 feet from my house.
Well, a lot of people use them as fences, but the root system in those things just keeps growing and growing and growing. It doesn't stop.
The only good thing about it is during the summer, it puts my house in the shade after about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which cools the house down. But, the roots underneath the house is, I'll take a picture of it and post it. A 6-foot tree root with shit and toilet paper, and it smelled so bad when they yanked it out of there years ago. One of the most disgusting looking things you've ever seen.
Did you shave yourself at your mom's too? Your arms look fucking freshly shaven.
No, I tanned after we left the gym.
Your face
red.
is fucking beet red.
It was red this morning. That's the same color it was this morning. before you tanned, Jay.
At least you cleaned your eyes up though.
Yeah, I just got out of the shower.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
So fresh and so clean.
Yeah, I don't need to shower till like Saturday now.
You disgusting fuck. You're serious too, aren't you?
No.
You shower once a day?
No. Who showers every day?
I shower twice a day.
Do you really?
I shower in the morning before I go to the gym, and I shower before I go to bed.
Wow.
I mean, wow.
You don't shower every day?
Look at his face.
You don't, do you?
No, I'd like to. I mean, in theory.
Oh my God, man.
Well, what's preventing you from doing it?
Let's say...
You say I'd like to as if there's a reason why you're not. Like something's preventing you from doing it.
I get claustrophobic in the shower.
Will you fucking stop it?
And
that is such a stupid
Hold
fucking...
on. You didn't get claustrophobic in the cab of your truck?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I felt cozy in there. But you know what really bothers me in the shower? Rinsing the shampoo and the soap off my face. Because I fucking can barely fucking breathe because I can't breathe enough air through my nose. So I got to do mouth breathing while I'm rinsing. And I'm afraid I'm going to get soap down my fucking neck. I'm looking good over there.
You're a fucking total mess. You're a goddamn weirdo. But too bad we don't have Leonard here tonight.
Lenny'd be
To
looking
stroke
small
your
next
ego.
to me.
He did actually last week. He did look small in that. He's shrinking. Drugs do a body good.
February 1st.
He'll be back on his shit.
He's going to go from no hormones to doing a fucking blitz cycle with two.
And just be a fucking total animal.
He's
It's going to be great.
Two different.
Hopefully he doesn't fucking drop dead.
I don't know exactly what he's going to do, but you know he's going to do test, and then he's going to do a base injectable like an EQ or a Tren or a Deca, and then he's going to pick an oral to do with it.
Balls to the wall.
Yeah. Blitz.
He'll either drop dead or just be a fucking savage.
He might win the Ruby, or the Diana could do.
You know what
All right, put any questions or comments down below, and we'll get to them.
He should do a clean cycle, like pick something like Equipoise for his injectable and pick something like Anavar for his oral.
He never talks about Equipoise. I don't think he ever takes Equipoise.
I've never heard him talk
Because he can't afford to take drugs that make you retain water. He'll wind up back in the cardiac unit.
Oh, EQ does?
EQ, no, you're dry. EQ does not aromatize into estrogen. So EQ, you will not gain any water weight. EQ is a very slow muscle builder. You got to be on EQ for like 12 weeks. You might put on 3 or 4 solid pounds of muscle, no fat, no water, pound a month. But you know what? Once you're an advanced lifter, dude, you gain 3 or 4 fucking pounds. That's a fucking ton. You know what I mean? Picture how big I am. Put 3 or 4 pounds of hamburger on me. That's big gains.
You couldn't tell 3 or 4 pounds on you. That's like that old joke that Andrew Dice Clay used to say when women, oh, I lost 10 pounds. Yeah, from your belly to your ass.
Jesus.
You can't fucking tell.
No, someone like Dale, I mean, he'll be doing good if he puts on 5 pounds this year.
He was small. He was. I remember standing
he's weak,
I remember standing next to him, and compared to what how big of a guy he is, he shrunk too much.
Yeah, he was like,
if he had another 15 pounds of muscle on him, he would have won.
Yeah.
No fucking doubt. He just got too shredded.
Is that what you called third place, too shredded?
For a bodybuilder, yeah. He would have won the classic physique.
Back in my day.
He would have been better off.
Back in my day, they called...
Think about it. He would have been better off in the classic physique.
Is that where they wear the long shorts?
Yeah.
That would hide his best body part, though.
Yeah, he's got big legs.
Yeah, but
Dale's got that fullback build.
He was proportioned well. He definitely...
It'd be like Jason doing that. Would hide his best body part. Jason wants...
Well, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
You can't compare anybody to Jason.
Yeah.
Fucking guy's a train.
If there's one body part Jason wants people to see, it's his lower body. Or I should say from the knees down, anyway.
I've noticed that guy doesn't do muscles that he can't see in the mirror. Like, he doesn't do back. When's he doing back? He's always doing leg press.
Talking about Jason.
Yeah, leg press, chest, curls. That's his mainstay right there.
He does not know how to work out. He doesn't. You put him on different machines or exercises, his form is terrible. He doesn't know what he's doing. Well, it's ridiculous.
I saw an old video of him, and he was deadlifting 405 like a little monster. He looked good.
Years ago, when
there's no way he could deadlift 400 now.
When PJ first started working with Jason, PJ emailed me a whole intricate workout routine that he custom put together for Jason. It was really nice of him to do, along with a whole diet plan. I could probably still find it in my old email. I printed it out and gave it to Jason. And this is in one of Jason's old videos. This is on camera. And Jason looks at it. He goes, I don't want to start with this shit. I'm going to shrug. And he just took the thing and flinged it aside. And for his shoulder workout, he started with shrugs.
Which is trapezius.
Yeah. So even when someone takes the time to put something together for him to follow, he would rather do his own...
Yeah, that day that PJ wasted $200 or whatever he spent on buying Jason good food, Jason was at Burger King the next day.
And he doesn't know how to cook anything. Have you seen his cooking videos?
I watched his salmon video with Diana.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Hoping that she would drop down and blow him in the middle of the kitchen while he was cooking. Yeah, come over. Let me cook you some frozen salmon. She probably got sick after that.
His mom can cook her ass off. Her food was good.
She does cook well, but
she knows her shit too.
She would, as much as she didn't she did like having us there that night. It was her mother that was getting in her fucking ear.
Correct.
And the other guests that got scared.
She got in my ear too.
She would have let you fuck her silly all over her house. She would not give two shits.
Absolutely. Right in front of Harvey. He can stand there with those little blinking glasses.
That's hysterical. I love Harvey.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I started calling his mustache a cock broom.
Yeah, he didn't know know what to say
No,
that
he
night.
had no
He was
idea.
speechless.
Oh, I was talking-
That's why he was just
Yeah.
screaming, laughing.
Harvey's default reaction to anything that makes him uncomfortable is that laugh. That's what's so great.
He looks like fucking Ron Jeremy. It's so funny.
God, I was in a complete blackout when we were outside talking to that Asian chick or whatever she was.
She's Haitian.
Haitian?
Believe it or not, yeah.
I watched that, and I don't remember that.
I used to get blackout drunk when I was like 20. Not when I'm fucking 40. You're 48 and you get blackout drunk? That's bad.
How much does it
You could
take
do a
you
lot
to
of
black
damage.
out?
That's the problem.
Yeah, I remember that Haitian chick. Lenny was really into her.
Alice, what's her name?
I don't know.
Until you found out she doesn't have a
She
car.
was-
That wasn't the one I called Miss Cleo, was it?
Yes.
She was Jane's hairstylist from her hair salon, and she invited her to come to the party.
Do people even know who Miss Cleo is anymore?
Probably
Nah,
not.
that's a lot of...
We grew up with that.
Right. We used to see those commercials and shit.
She was out of Fort Lauderdale, right?
I don't know.
I think she was a South Florida psychic.
Was she?
Yeah, but her
all
commercial.
the fucking
That was one of
all
the
the
funniest-
crazy people are in South Florida.
That was one of the funniest lines from that whole Halloween party video. When you said Miss Cleo, I just remember
Is that on video?
losing. Yeah, that's part of the video.
See, I've never watched that video start to finish. Linda will put that
probably
video on in front of me to
she's
make
right.
me uncomfortable.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Does she like when you wanted to lick Jane's ass on the patio?
Somebody
sent me that clip today.
Linda will
So fucking
Linda will put on the part of the video where I'm licking Jane's toes, and then she'll just put the phone right in my face, like thanks,
Probably wishes it was her.
like I want to see that.
It's nice. Well, it was nice enough for Andrew to edit out you tongue kissing.
There's a bunch of shit I edited out from that party.
Linda got a good laugh when Jane's bobbing for apples, and I'm back there pretending like I'm licking her asshole.
He got so uncomfortable.
If people only saw the shit that doesn't go into some of these videos. Yeah.
They weren't. They asked, "How tall are you? How tall are you?"
I'm exactly 6 foot, maybe a quarter inch.
Yeah, I'm 6.
And no, he's not a Hebe.
I'm 6'1", and you and I almost see eye to eye. So you're
Yeah, I'm
about
6
feet.
foot.
6'1" with shoes on.
Well, I went to the doctor. I was like 6 foot and a fucking half or a quarter.
Yeah, whatever. Round it down.
Well, I'm 6 foot. 6 foot and bare feet.
You're 49 this year.
I will be 49 in about 6 weeks.
Nice. What are we doing for your birthday?
Nothing.
Your birthday's probably around the same time as Jason's. You guys can have a
Yeah, let's talk about my birthday on the internet.
dual party.
Brad's got my Soch number. He's going to post it later.
I don't know what you're worried about. Everybody looks up all of our shit.
It's no big deal.
They think your last name is Masteroni.
Something.
Yeah.
It's not even Master. It doesn't even start with Master. That's what's funny. They'll never find you. Don't worry. Who cares if they do?
I do because I'm job hunting.
I don't think anybody would. I wouldn't worry.
It's the old videos where there's some racist comments. That's all I worry about.
It's not the old videos, dumbass. It's all your Instagram shit that somebody's put up on YouTube.
I don't know if I blow the N-word on Instagram.
All your rants.
I don't think so.
Even before you deleted them, people copied that
I don't know
shit.
if the N-word ever...
What we do falls under the category of comedy and entertainment. So if you want to always use that as an excuse, maybe you can.
Yeah, just
No.
say,
I was role-playing.
It's
just
comedy.
joking.
It's entertainment.
Joking, yeah.
It's scripted entertainment.
that's what's great
There you
about
go.
comedy, that you can just say whatever you want.
That's right.
You fall under that umbrella. So that's what we're yeah. We're
So every time
struggling.
when Lenny says
You know what?
it's comedy, there you go.
How come Lenny never uses spear chucker?
He did.
Did he?
Oh yeah, he said it all.
I was dying last week when I asked him what kind of animals have you had up your ass, and he said, "Oh,
You know what?
It's right on point. Yes.
Lenny is prejudiced about his prejudice. He hates black men but loves black women. That makes no sense.
well, he loves black men dressing up as black
He
women."
doesn't hate, but that's the thing. He likes like James Harrison. You know, he gets along. It's not. He's talking about the deadbeats.
Lenny gets
The
along with
dregs of
everyone.
You know what?
society. Just
He-
like the fucking white
Yeah.
trash. He doesn't like, you know.
when he sees a fine
he's
ass
white trash,
when
eh?
he sees a fine ass black woman with a black man, he gets really jealous.
Yeah.
I've been working out with Lenny since 1998. I've never seen him get into a confrontation in the gym. I mean, he gets along with everyone. He really,
Yeah, but his jealousy of black women, he thinks they're his.
Yeah, he's.
It's jealousy.
Well, he said like what did he say? Something about it's a white man and a black woman are the ones that should be mating or reproducing.
What kind of fucking logic is that?
Because you
Yeah.
make the best athletes, is what he claims. Something like that. You have to. Next
well,
thing he
you
said
think using that logic, can you think of any amazing biracial athletes off the top of your head?
Dan Johnson, that kid who was
I remember him.
decathlete.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods.
That's Asian.
Right.
So what? They should. What they
Hey,
should.
before he turned into an asshole, Colin Kaepernick. That guy's got some
True. Derek Jeter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are some arguments in favor of Lenny's theory.
You're breeding a little speed into a white man's into a white man's brain. You got the white brain, and you breed a little speed into it.
I always thought like these athletes like LeBron James should make a baby with Serena Williams. Just cause you make a fucking super athlete. Why not?
Or they'd be really good at picking peaches. They wouldn't need a fucking ladder.
That's why Leonard wants to reproduce, have a baby with a 6-foot black woman, because he'll have a specimen of a kid that he can, unless it's a girl. Then if it's a girl, there's no football for her.
I think Lenny might be shooting blanks at this point.
Yeah, when you've been on testosterone for 10 years, I don't know if you have. But Arnold had a kid.
That's true. I think that's bullshit anyway.
Why? What do you think?
I think you could still get a girl pregnant if you're on tests. The doctors say you can't, but
It just lowers your sperm count.
Your sperm count goes down the longer you're on test. That's why if you still want to
Lenny can't even get it up. He said that to me today.
If you want to have a family, that's why you got to do the HCG Clomid Novaldex stack and, get your body making its own natural shit again.
You don't plan on having any kids, do you?
No, I'm 48. What the fuck? Why would I do that to myself?
Hey, I'm just asking.
Old geezer watching your kid play high school sports in a walker.
Yeah, right.
I don't never say never. What if some young...
Well, listen, 20 years from now, you're going to be Richard's age. Look at him. He gets around fine.
I mean, what are the odds some chick is about 30, wealthy enough to support me, says, I'd really like your sperm. I'll take care of you the rest of your life. I'm in, right? I mean...
What's that?
If some chick 30 years old who's young enough to still have a baby said, hey, I've got a lot of money. I can take care of you the rest of your life. Just knock me up.
You would do it.
I get to live a life of leisure, yeah.
Okay, then so you would. If the right opportunity presented itself, you would have children.
I mean, isn't the goal in life to live a life of leisure? I mean, it isn't to work hard. Who the fuck said the goal in life is to work hard?
Yeah, no shit.
I want leisure.
In some people's minds, the goal of life is to procreate and spread your genes. Make a Xerox of yourself.
Yeah.
Well, it's just to boost up your own ego, really.
Yeah. Any questions?
I'm rooting for Georgia tonight if anybody cares because I hate Bama.
Me too.
Oh, that's right. What time does that start?
Fuck
15.
Fuck Nick Saban, that little fucking lion prick.
There isn't a
I'm
Dolphins.
not gonna be the coach.
I'm not leaving, Dad.
Why would you even just say no comment? Like,
Right.
what the fuck, man?
Where's the Super Bowl this year?
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
They have that new stadium, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine spending all that money and it's going to be negative 30.
Who the fuck? They did that a couple years ago. They had it at the Jets or Giants stadium.
Yeah, that's right. It wasn't that cold, though. I think it was like in the upper 30s or low 40s, thankfully.
Detroit had one recently, too.
Yeah, that's right.
Jerome Bettis.
That new stadium in Atlanta, that is sick. That Mercedes.
Oh, it's an
Have you seen
unbelievable
that?
stadium, yeah.
The TV that goes around the perimeter of the roof. I don't even know what you call that. I've never seen anything like that before.
My son went to that game with, I think it was FSU Alabama that they played there this year. He said the stadium's unbelievable.
I bet Jerry Jones is jealous.
Jerry Jones' stadium is fucking shit compared to that.
Exactly.
You see how when the last game Dallas played and they had the sun that was setting, I guess, it was coming in that sun.
Yep, I remember that.
It's a terrible fucking, like, you spent that much money on that stadium and you didn't even think of shit like that. It's awful. It's fucking awful.
I'm just waiting for that huge TV that hangs over the stadium to drop right on the
Right when they're all at the 50-yard line.
I would not want to be underneath that thing, sorry.
They had trouble with that at first. The punters were kicking into that fucking thing.
That's right.
I think they had to raise it or something. I don't know what they did. It's stupid. But yeah, let's go to Minnesota on the fucking first weekend of February. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, the Super Bowl should be warm weather.
That's it. It's tough shit. All the fucking owners split revenue. It's revenue sharing in the NFL. Everybody gets money. They all get fucking paid. So what? You think the hookers want to go to fucking Minneapolis for that weekend and freeze their ass off?
I'll tell you, the players will be less distracted.
Well,
They'll just sit in their hotel rooms.
Yeah, and you got if you're going to have a good time, you got to go to a hotel with a huge indoor pool area.
That's right.
Yep.
Less temptations if you're a player, that's for sure.
They should let him have cocaine.
I didn't tell you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Adam Harper texted me down in Dominican Republic because he was supposed to be on either before Lenny was hospitalized or possibly tonight. We were going to have Jason here with Adam, but Adam took sort of an impromptu vacation to DR with his wife, and he shot me a text today saying he'll be coming back soon. So we're going to try to have Adam on either a week from tonight or 2 weeks from tonight. We'll have to see.
Well, a week from tonight is MLK Day, Martin Luther King Day. What are we doing for that?
I think we should drink a 40-ounce of malt liquor. Why not?
We'll all get 40s and have a podcast. I agree. Let's do it. And I'll roll some blunts, too.
There you go.
They don't sell 40s in Florida.
No, 32-ounce maximum. They were going to change that law because all the bearded fucks like Brad want to fill up their growlers.
I don't have a growler. I know what you're talking about, though, but
Yeah, because growlers are bigger than a quart.
I can't fuck with the craft beer anymore. The real strong IPAs, it fucks with my stomach. I feel like I got like a rock in my stomach. I like it. I like the taste. I just can't.
You got to drink a couple of them, and you got to drink them first.
Yeah.
Then you switch to something lighter.
Yeah.
You know, have you guys noticed people, at least on my shit, somebody is advertising the unsubscribing to Jason's page on all my posts.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Hey, guys, don't know if you know what's going on, but we're all unsubscribing to Jason's channel.
That's funny you say that, because as you say that, I'm looking at Lenny's Mop Instagram account, and he just, hang on a sec, he just tagged me in something here. Jason Genova claims that he's a legend of YouTube, and he's been in fitness since 2008. Okay, it's a little animation he did.
He's good, that fucking Lenny's
Yeah.
Mop. That shit is funny.
All of Jason's videos on IG are just facial shots of him being an idiot.
He's such a moron.
Did you
And then
see-
he does live feeds where he'll just stare at the fucking
Yeah, I
phone.
saw that.
He won't even read and answer the questions. He'll just look at it. Hey, guys.
When's the last time he did a training
Go to
video?
bed.
He trained with this 15-year-old guy at Busybody about a week and a half ago.
15-year-old boy.
Yeah, basically.
Not a guy.
Dude, boy,
What did he
man,
do that
child.
for?
I don't know. I think one of the Jay, did
probably
you
paid
and I
him.
just touch feet?
Oh.
Jay and I just had a moment. We were playing footsie under the table. But yes, this 15-year-old kid, guy, whatever, they went to Busybody and he did a workout video.
Yeah, he told me he did that
I think
last
Jason
week.
would let him jack him off.
Of course he would. Yeah, he doesn't care. He's got no shame.
No.
He told. I think it was last week or a couple weeks ago. There was other guys down, and I guess he charged him like $75 for the hour that he trained with him or some shit. I didn't see the video. Did he do a video with a couple of dudes from Jersey or somewhere? I don't know.
by
He said they paid him. I said, how much did they pay you? $75. Which he's probably lying to. Who the fuck?
If anyone travels down here and wants to work out with us, lift with us at LA Fitness, do me a favor, message me, message Jay, message Brad, because Jay and I did legs together yesterday at LA Fitness in Boca, and his personal trainer named Ron came up to Jay and he said, what was he? He said like 3 or 4 guys were here from Michigan looking for you and Lenny because they wanted to lift with you. And they showed up like 4 days in a row, but they kept coming at the wrong time. They don't realize we're there at 6 in the morning. So if you want to lift with us, just all you have to do is send us a message and we'll try to set it up. We'll let you know when we're going to be there. Don't just show up to the gym randomly because you're going to miss us.
Yeah, I go through most of my direct messages. I have a lot that I have to get to, but
And if you try to reach us on a Delray Misfits Instagram through a DM, we barely ever check those. So message Brad, message me, message Jay, and we'll eventually see it.
You can always send Lenny a smoke signal because he has a flip phone. You know,
He's better off with a flip phone.
I was thinking about Jason trying to negotiate a $75 deal. I just don't see it happening. That guy would do anything for a Whopper combo meal.
yeah. No, he doesn't care. He's got no shame when it comes to asking for money.
You know, I
He
mean,
doesn't
Jason could be
fuck.
like, hey, if you want me to train with you, I need $100.
Right.
And then you just counter with, how about I buy you a Whopper? Done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, he'll take anything. Yeah, so when he tries to scam you guys, just chew him down. You can get him down to.
Chew him down. I like that.
You never heard of that?
Yeah, of course I have. Chew him down.
Yeah, Jason will settle. He will.
Oh, yeah. Whopper combo.
Don't give in to his
I really don't care for
tactics.
Burger King.
I can't tell you the last time I ate
Wendy's
that
is
shit.
better.
Yeah, if I'm gonna do a fast food,
Wendy's.
actually Five Guys is all the fucking people out on the West Coast, in and out, in and out,
expensive,
in and
though.
out. You're fucking asshole. Five Guys is the fucking.
Five Guys is a
Is the
quality
best.
burger. You're just paying for what you get.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
A burger, fries, and a drink is like fucking $15. $12.
And all you can eat peanuts.
Yeah, that's the place right there.
I'm prejudiced.
You can have your fucking In-N-Out.
I'm prejudiced against Five Guys because Obama loves it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Doesn't Donald Trump love McDonald's?
I don't know. Donald Trump loves candy. That's his downfall.
Somebody said he drinks like 20 Diet Cokes a day or some shit. How?
A dozen, 12-pack.
It's about one every hour.
They said that guy, his favorite thing to do is late at night when everyone crashes, he likes to grab a bag of candy, just be by himself and watch television.
You go on Twitter and troll everybody back.
He is the great troll.
He is a fucking troll. He's
a misfit. We should invite him down.
Do it.
Let's bring the equipment up to Mar-a-Lago next time he's in town.
It's only fucking 40-minute drive.
I wonder why he doesn't have a personal trainer, because he is gaining some weight. We could get Trump doing some squats and deadlifts.
You think he runs tests?
He's probably on the cream.
It's funny because he owns that golf course, Trump International, and a guy I know went and played there. I don't know, a few months ago. He said all the greenskeepers and landscapers and shit are all Mexicans.
Yeah, but they're legal.
Yeah, because they work harder than the fucking Haitians. The Haitians are lazy fucks. Mexicans work their ass off, and the Guatemalans, they do.
And teenage white kids in this country are fucking pathetic.
They're lazy fucks. None of them want to work.
I remember when I was a kid, I used to walk around with the snow shovel, trying to make a buck, pushing the lawnmower and a can of gas around the neighborhood.
That's what I did when I was like 8 years old.
Yes.
My dad's like, I'd ask him for money. You want money? You can use my mower and that gas and go mow some yard.
Yeah.
And me and the kids in the neighborhood, a couple guys that lived across the street from me, we go and walk around and knock on the doors that people's grass was long, and they give us $10 or $15.
$10 was a lot of money back in the 70s.
And then we used to also, because we have a golf course where my parents lived, where I lived, and we used to swim for golf balls, and then we go sit on the tee and sell them to the golfers.
Oh yeah, I remember
we made
you told me
like
that.
fucking $40 a day doing that shit.
Yeah, today's white kids are fucking
They're
pathetic.
fucking pussies.
Really, the only people that are raising their kids the American way anymore are the fucking Spanish. They don't get divorced. They fucking discipline their kids.
No, and I'll tell you what, the landscapers, like when it's Christmas break or summer break, when I see them out cutting people's grass, they have their kids with them doing shit too.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, when they're on spring break, Christmas break, or the summer, their kids are pushing lawnmowers and weed whackers and shit. You know, when they're in school, they're obviously not working, but when they're out of school, they're fucking working. You know.
You ever see those Spanish women that are they're pushing a baby carriage down like Military Trail, and they're like all jacked up in some 6-inch heels? They are always trying to look sexy. Nothing scares me off more than a fucking baby carriage. Unless there's like a bunch of 40s in there.
Well, Andrew said that on I think it was one of the first podcasts. Why do you want to take care of somebody else's mistake?
Well, if a woman can't keep a man around to raise his own child, why do you want that problem?
Yeah.
She's going to do the same thing to you.
Yeah, it's a big red flag.
Yeah, families should stay the fucking together.
Not always, Jay.
Well,
no, I don't agree with that.
When
a lot of kids will end up a lot less fucked up being raised in a single parent household than being raised in a dysfunctional household with two parents who constantly fight, throw things. A kid doesn't need to be seeing that. Better off.
Well, if there's alcoholism and violence, I agree with you.
Yeah.
But if there's no alcoholism and no violence, little arguing never hurt anybody.
Everybody's going to fucking argue. Yeah. But it gets to the point, believe me.
You got two choices. One of them is leave.
My 3 favorite words. There's the door.
There you go.
There's the door. Use it. I've said that before.
I'm pretty warm. You got your air off?
Yeah.
He always does.
Is that a hint?
No, I mean, by the time you cool it down, I'll be leaving.
I can pop this window open. It's cool out.
It's nice out.
Somebody asked, when are you coming to Jersey, Jay?
I think I'm done driving across country.
Cross country, Jay Masters is done, so we'll have him around here more, which is good. Okay, question for Jay. His method for saving his knees over his years of powerlifting.
Well, the wide stance for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, you went real wide on the leg press yesterday. Your feet were practically on the edge on the far left and right.
I don't do leg extensions. I think single joint leg extend, for the knee is just not good.
Really? I do them. That's what I start off with. Just to
you're doing it light as a warm up.
Yeah, just to get the blood flowing.
I see assholes on the leg extension doing the whole fucking stack and grunting. It's not a power move. I view leg extension as a fucking rehab move. If you got a fucking injury of some sort, that's rehab. I do leg curls for my hammies, because how else are you supposed to hit hammies? Stiff-legged deadlifts, good mornings.
He did take PJ's offer. We're waiting for a counter.
Who?
Yeah.
I never heard of her.
How big was Jay after his massive cycle at 18 he talked about?
Well, I think I dieted down to 220 for the state powerlifting championships as a 18-year-old.
Where, in Michigan?
Yeah, and I was really cut at 220. Real cut. Veins everywhere.
What did you place? Third?
First.
You got first?
Come on, dude. I think I'm Dale Chance. I'm no fucking...
Sorry, Dale.
I'm no leprechaun.
You got first in what year?
I won state powerlifting 3 years in a row.
From 18 to 21?
No. Junior year in high school, senior year in high school, and then freshman year in college, I won the teenage state meet. There's high school state meet, and then there's teenage state meet.
Huh. At what stage of your life did you realize you were stronger than the average guy your age? Were you like a little kid and just got into a fight and beat the shit out of someone?
No, hell no.
Or you just being built like a fire hydrant?
I usually ran around with older kids, so I was usually the fucking punching bag because I was hanging out with kids that are a year or two older. So I was always the one getting fucking throttled. I don't know if that. I think that's good in a way.
Yeah, of course.
But you know what though? Those kids that sometimes the people that bully you, those are the ones that'll come forward and stick up for you when you got real problems.
Right.
Like, oh no, you're not going to bully him. He's ours. He's ours to push around, not you, buddy. Hit the road. That's playground fucking.
Question for the madman.
Jesus.
What were his best lifts ever for bench, squat, and deadlift? And what's his opinion on the best exercise to help increase max bench?
I have done 500 touch and go, like a gym bench, raw, 3 different occasions. I've never really done a big bench with a bench shirt on, because when I competed when I was younger with a bench shirt on.
Invented, were they?
Yeah, but I just wasn't as strong. So my best lifts in the bench are raw. I've never done a big one with a shirt. When I competed with a squat suit, I did 650 as a 19-year-old.
What's a squat suit?
Those powerlifting suits. And I deadlifted.
I don't know what is that?
I've never heard of that.
I deadlifted 650.
Does it look like a singlet?
Yeah, but it's tight as fuck, like denim.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't give. Like you got to have poundage on your back to even get down there. It's just like a bench shirt, but it's for the squat. And I deadlifted 650 as like an 18 or 19-year-old. I've never bench or squatted 700. Never got there. Best exercise to fucking bench. Well, if you want to bench a lot, you got to bench a lot. Yeah. I know that sounds like Yogi Berra, but
I think it's yeah, true. It's probably more where you put where you place your arms.
Well,
because it's about leverage too. Like some people, like Andrew, had issues with his shoulder and elbows when he was doing a wide grip and flaring his elbows out.
Yeah.
Now that he brought his elbows in a little bit and brought the bar down.
If you want to isolate your pecs, you want to flare your elbows out, but that's also how you tear a rotator cuff.
Yeah.
If you watch a power lifter, he's going to tuck his elbows and try and involve as much fucking tricep as possible.
I didn't even realize I was benching wrong improperly my entire life until about a year ago. I was a busybody, and I had just finished a set, and this young guy came up to me. He goes, "Do you mind if I give you a tip?" I said, "No, of course not." And he taught me the art of keeping my elbows tucked tight when I bench, and he showed me what I was doing. And I go, "Do I really do that?" He said, "Yeah, my elbows were flared all the way out." And if you remember, Brad, I had that horrible left shoulder problem about 2 years ago where I couldn't work out for 3 weeks, and I really had to get back into it slowly. And now that I started benching for about a year now the right way, it makes such a difference in just how it feels and what kind of a pump I get and just how sore I am the next day. And my pecs made a big difference.
And you could push more weight like that.
The way powerlifters bench press, some people call that belly benching, because you keep your hips on the bench, you keep your shoulder blades on the bench, but you got an arch.
Right.
And you don't bring that bar down below
your nipple.
You don't push towards your face like most people bench. You push towards your navel. It's called belly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where you got strength.
Yeah.
That's why you need a spotter, because he's got to help you get it back to the rack.
It's almost like decline bench.
Yes.
Right? I mean, that's why you can go
and
more.
And to get in that position, you got to have duck feet. You got to point your toes way out. You got a duck foot. You get a big arch in your back with your hips and your blades.
So your butt stays on the bench.
Your hips stay on the bench.
Okay.
But you could, a real good power lifter, you can stick your hand underneath his arch or up his ass. But you might want to buy him dinner first. But
kiss him first.
Right. Yeah, I like my inclines. I tend to go, I like to incline a little bit narrower than my flat bench generally. And then I like to do close grip bench. When I posted that video today, I didn't call that close grip bench because the morons would have chimed in that that's not a close grip bench. So I called it a narrower grip bench. That way they couldn't fucking argue with me. Fuck you guys. Yeah, bench, incline, narrower grip bench. Declines are good. Powerlifters don't really decline. They use boards. I don't know if you've ever seen those idiots that put a board on their chest.
Yeah, I've seen that done.
Yeah, that's mainly for guys that bench with shirts because the shirt's going to give you the bottom of the lift. I'm starting to really learn more about bands and chains.
Yeah, you were telling us about that
Don't
this morning.
start with the shit that Chuck used to do by tying kettlebells to the end of the fucking bar.
But who's the fuck is going to carry a 5-gallon pail of chains to the gym every fucking day? That's the nice thing about bands. You can throw a couple bands in your bag. So I might buy a couple bands. I think there might be something there, especially on your light day.
I don't know if anyone who's listening to this remembers the videos we did with Jason and Ian McCarthy at the Old World Gym. I'd say, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And Ian came with his buddy, his short friend with the glasses. Josh Vogel is his name. And we're friends on Facebook. And he always posts videos of his power lifts. Strong as fuck. And he started posting more videos using the bands. And it's interesting. I mean, you can see how it's actually working throughout the set.
The way you explained it this morning did make sense, though.
Yeah.
It just looks fucking silly.
But I think...
I think you should worry about your diet rather than fucking bands if you want to look better.
Bands aren't to look better. Bands are to push more weight.
Just put more weight on the fucking bar.
Well, you can after you do a band workout.
Just don't do it to begin with.
Strength is like a chess match. You're not going to win on the first move. You're always thinking down the road.
And what is your goal then? What are you looking to?
What is my goal?
Yeah.
I want to bench press 500 in competition over 50.
Over 50?
Yeah. I want to get a legal lift in a legal meet over 50 division, a 500 raw bench. Because I think some of you maniacs that are good at researching shit can maybe look this up. My girlfriend tried to research it. And from what we could find, we think there's only a handful of guys over 50 that have done 500 raw. So if I could put myself in that kind of elite company,
you're winning.
That'd be great.
And how old are you now?
I'll be 49 in 6 weeks.
So you got a year and change to go.
Right. And we know I can do 500 touch and go right now. Yeah. It's just a matter of being able to do it for a judge to say pause or press after it touches the chest. You've seen Kalura in Big Lenny's video.
Oh, of course.
You got to wait for the press.
Yeah.
So if I want to do 500 in a meet like that, no shirt, none of that nonsense.
Why do they even permit those shirts in these contests? I mean, what's the point?
Right. I mean, if everybody's lifting if everybody's lifting the same.
Do they have divisions like shirt and no shirt?
Well, raw is when you're not allowed to wear the...
No gloves, no shirt, nothing.
Gloves?
Yeah.
I forgot. You used to wear gloves.
Used to, Jay. Look at the calluses. Come on now. Yeah. It's been, what, 8 or 9 months since I wore gloves to the gym.
Girls like the callus rubbing their clit.
No, they like it spanking their ass. Raw. In the raw division, no bench press shirt, no squat suit. You wear a wrestling singlet, and no knee wraps on the knees. You can use neoprene knee sleeves.
That's what Nate was disputing with us. I never wore wraps. I wore sleeves. There is a difference. I know. We just like to break his balls.
And they allow. I looked into it a little bit. They allow 8mm sleeves. And 8mm sleeves are fucking nice. I tried on a pair of 8mm sleeves, and I couldn't get them up over my calves. They're fucking tight. So I wound up buying 7mm sleeves. So if I do a raw meet, I'll wind up buying 8mm sleeves. I mean, why not? Do what you can do. And you are allowed to wrap your wrists.
What about drugs?
In powerlifting,
no drug testing.
There's different federations. Some are like the big federation that does raw down here in Florida. I forget what it is, the name of it, but there's tested and untested. And tested doesn't necessarily mean you're clean. Just means you can pass the test.
Right.
Depends what they're testing
for. Not that USADA testing where they're knocking at these guys' doors in the middle of the fucking night.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The fighters and UFC now, they're under USADA rules.
Oh.
That's why they're all running to Bellator, that and the contracts.
Yeah. They'll test them fucking every day if they want. They'll take blood or piss. And they make them piss right in front of them. They'll come in the middle of the night, middle of the day. You never know when they're coming.
You should go on Google image search some before and after pictures of guys like Vitor Belfort,
that guy's the biggest one.
Alistair Overeem. Look at their bodies before drug testing and after, and you'll see such a difference in their physiques. Alistair Overeem, I mean, that guy was built like a brick shithouse when he fought Brock Lesnar.
I'm just going to do the untested division.
Yeah,
fuck it.
Exactly.
I'm not going to pretend to be fucking drug free.
Why do you bleed out of your head after those sets?
If everyone's doing it, it's a level playing field.
Exactly.
That's the way I look at it.
I think I have folliculitis. I don't think this is acne. I think it's infected hair follicles. So,
do you cut your own hair?
No, I go to the barber.
The barber?
I don't go to a beauty salon.
You might as well cut it yourself. It's all one length.
No, my bangs are taller.
Your bangs? You call those bangs?
When did you start losing your hair?
For 5 years ago.
You should do the Tony Kornheiser, like the 3-strand comb over.
If I lose much more hair, it'll wind up just getting shit.
This fucking idiot, look, this fucking kid, I'm going to say it now because hopefully he'll listen to this. It's Anmavr, whatever the fuck the kid's name is.
ANMVR is his username on Snapchat.
Yeah, this fucking guy.
Is this the one who calls you?
Every day, 5 times a fucking day, he calls me through Snapchat because like a fucking moron, I was at the t-shirt shop.
Yeah.
We were making me and Paul were making hats. And I was Snapchatting, and the thing says calling, and I had never answered a Snapchat call. Paul's like, maybe it's a chick. I'm like, let's see. Answer it. Of course, it's a fat little Arab kid from fucking Finland laying in his bed. Oh, Brad, hi, you answered. Oh, my God. It's just so I bullshitted with him for a few minutes. Now he thinks it's okay to call me 5 times a motherfucking day. I'm not answering, dude. Stop calling my I'm about to fucking block him. I don't like doing that.
I can't believe you haven't blocked him yet.
I really don't like doing that shit, but this, it's getting to the point now, man. Like, some of these people just don't fucking get it. Like, I'm pissed at myself for even talking about this schmuck.
It'd be different if
Anybody that or disables comments, like who did we see did that? What was the video I sent you today that I got sent?
Dale did that.
The Louis Marco?
Dave Palumbo watched his video. I guess
I don't think he deletes comments.
No, I think Louis Marco
does. Based on what I got from that Dave Palumbo video, deleted an hour-long interview he did with Dave Palumbo because apparently Dave Palumbo owned him throughout the whole interview. I didn't see it. I'm just going by what Palumbo said and people in the comments section.
Yeah, people were fucking with him. Which, dude, when you get involved with this shit, you gotta have thick skin. We talk shit. We don't care if people talk shit about us.
I don't see why people are involved with Louis Marco. What's he got to bring to the table?
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. He's a pencil neck fucking frog that just critiques, uses other people's shit, reposts other people's shit. It's just...
What do they talk about? His lats were real lean.
I don't get why anybody follows this.
Insertion was real dialed in, and he had a real dry look, but an extra week of conditioning, and I really think this guy...
Fuck you. What do you know? What the fuck does that guy know?
I don't like talking about...
Shit.
I think when you start talking about bodybuilding that seriously...
You sound like a total homo.
You sound like a total homo.
100%. Yeah. I think he is. I think he's a half a fag for sure. But he does, he does interviews on Skype. It's just garbage. It's garbage. Like the one he did with Jason. What the fuck was that?
Well, he was just trolling Jason. That's what I didn't like about it. He was trolling Jason.
He's like baiting him into answering the questions the way he wanted to.
Right. It's just
asking how Lenny's doing.
Moronic.
Jason doesn't know how Lenny was doing. He couldn't even explain what the fuck was going on.
Because he knows Jason is going to give idiotic answers to his idiotic questions. So,
if anyone out there is listening, Jason is raising money for Lenny's recovery, and just send Jason money.
I'm surprised
Jason should raise money for your rear window.
Yeah, no shit. You know what's crazy is they give him money on Twitch, but then they don't buy his shirts or his hats. Why? I don't get it. I don't understand that. Why would you donate money for nothing?
I think there's something
at least get something out of it.
There's something about interacting with him live that I think people get a thrill out of, like getting him to say something or do something in the moment live.
It's such garbage. I don't know why anybody follows him either.
What?
Only because he's genuinely that fucked up, and he does say funny shit sometimes, not meaning to. When he's not meaning to be funny, it comes out.
Correct.
I had a great idea, but it might land us in jail. Because I don't know if we can do this to a disabled person. But I thought if we do a
which one of us are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. We're all
take your fucking pick.
If we do a GoFundMe to make an appointment for Jason to be with a dominatrix. So we're going to pay her because, she's a professional. And we set aside half the money and we give Jason a safe word. We say, Jason, at the end of the session, this money's yours. But if you use your safe word, she gets it all.
He wouldn't use a safe word.
Oh, he would not.
He absolutely not.
And just watch her kick him in the nuts and stuff.
She can pour bleach down his dick hole. He would not say that safe word if there was money on the line.
If there was that much money, oh yeah.
Trust me.
That's actually a fucking funny idea.
Right. We raise money, GoFundMe, for Jason to see a dominatrix. She gets half the kitty up front. Jason gets the other half if he doesn't use his safe.
He might actually enjoy it. Who knows? Might introduce him to a whole new...
I don't think anybody likes their balls squeezed down.
No, man, that's fucking... There's
some sick fucks out
there was
there.
a woman in Delray that was running one out of her garage.
Debbie from the old gym, right?
No, it was somebody else.
I think those are more just videos.
It was
that wasn't real. I'm talking about Debbie.
This lady was really set up. One of the, she got kicked out because she was putting the shit on Twitter.
Why do I remember hearing this story someplace? I know about this.
And I'll tell you after the podcast. I'll tell you more about it. But
we probably have a lot of...
And there was fucking rich businessmen that would go there.
Sure.
That fucking... She'd show pictures on her Twitter or somewhere else that she was putting them. I mean, the guys had masks on, so you can tell. Had them all strung up in these fucking outfits and shit.
I was telling Jay earlier today, the men who have powerful positions, they're CEOs, presidents, run major corporations, call shots all day, boss people around, in their personal lives, those are the ones who are more submissive and fucked up than anyone.
They got the wife that's just bringing home the bacon on the strap-on.
Correct. 100%. The more powerful they are in the workplace, the more submissive they are in their personal lives and like getting the shit kicked out.
I wouldn't mind watching Emma do Lenny with a strap-on.
I don't think he'd let her. Lenny's not into Emma.
Yeah.
It's not her cup.
She doesn't do anything for him. Yeah, that wouldn't...
We don't even, none of us view Emma like that. Maybe you do, but I know none of us do.
I'd come in her mouth.
Why don't you let her go through physical therapy first, and then you can come in her mouth.
Shit.
Wait till she can walk on her own again, then come in her mouth.
Lenny likes black.
Yeah, but he's never had one in his bottom. That's another GoFundMe idea. Let's break Lenny's virginity.
Who's gonna film all this nasty shit?
I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could see Lenny's asshole.
Well, we have the tripod now.
That's true, and that nice camera.
You're never gonna unsee Lenny's asshole.
I just saw him naked when he answered the fucking door. He always answers the door naked.
He's done that for me.
I'm like, what are you doing? You're fucking naked.
And then he apologized.
Nothing much there. I'm sorry. I'm like, why are you sorry?
Yeah,
don't be sorry. Yeah. Fucking don't do that.
He
Get dressed.
He answers the door naked, but then he apologizes for answering the door naked.
You know what? If I don't walk around naked, even if I'm alone, I put on my fucking Hanes boxer briefs.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to leave fucking asshole sweat on my couch. I mean, that's fucking ignorant.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Even if like if I'm gonna sit down on my bed to put my socks on, I'm not gonna do that naked. I have my Hanes boxer briefs on.
Right.
I don't want to it's nasty. Your asshole.
When he opened that door tonight, it smelled so fucking.
Well, your asshole is nasty about 5 minutes after you get out of the shower.
Yeah.
So you need to put some underpants on.
Underpants. Captain Underpants. He's like, I'm too sore to even take out the garbage. It's like, yeah, I can smell it. I'm like, I'm out of here. That's enough.
When did he do it when he wasn't sore?
And the gate going to the squat rack was fucking. The door was totally broken off. It's on its fucking side. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, oh, the wind blew it off. I'm like, how the fuck did the wind knock this door
I was
off?
grilling chicken.
Wait, the wind during Irma didn't blow it off, but those little winds from the other day did? Come on, that's
I was grilling chicken yesterday and the wind blew my grill out. My gas grill. I was pissed.
We did have 55 mile an hour wind gusts when what they got up north came through. Yeah.
What were you cooking?
Barbecue chicken. I love some chicken.
You marinated or just?
No, I just put barbecue sauce on it once it was almost done.
That's it.
I don't spend a lot of time making love to chicken. It's just chicken.
Does Linda cook?
A little bit.
Yeah.
She likes steak. Who doesn't like steak?
Steak is good. People, you can't eat red meat every day. Bullshit. You can.
Dude, Branch Warren, I remember over a year before the Olympia, when he was going to start training for that year's Olympia, he posted a bunch of pictures online of the fucking 2 buffalo that he got delivered, all wrapped in white paper for his freezer.
Wow.
Guy ate like 2 buffalo.
I bet that was fucking good.
Yeah.
Have you ever had buffalo?
Yeah. It's grass-fed, so it's good. You guys did you guys meet Branch Warren?
No, we saw him at Mel Chauncey's event. We didn't go over to him. Jason went over because Jason was.
That's right. I remember that.
Dallas McCarver was there too. We weren't,
We were so caught up in the whole Lenny, Mel Chauncey thing, and then we saw Hulk Hogan, so we weren't paying those guys any mind.
Right. We saw them when we first went into the auditorium, and they were off taking pictures and shit with people, and then Mel Chauncey was with us, and we were bullshitting with him and taking pictures, and then I didn't see him the rest of the night.
We were also too busy babysitting Lenny.
Yeah.
He was out of
Phenibut?
No, MDMA.
Yeah.
I'll bet Hulk Hogan could tell right away Jason was one of his special fans.
Oh yeah, because he read his hat. He's like, oh boy, he knew. He was fucking great. Yeah. That guy was cool as shit.
He must have been hilarious with Jason.
It was too bad the camera died too, because there was so much more. We hung out with him the whole fucking. He sat right next to us during the whole show.
Hogan did?
Yeah.
Just as I started filming that clip with Jason, I think I told the story on a previous podcast. The battery was about to die, so I only had about another 30 seconds left to film anyway. Even if Jason didn't interrupt the Lenny Hulk interaction, the camera would have died after 30 seconds or a minute. Everybody got pissed off at Jason because they think he ruined the mens between Lenny and Hulk, but I had about 30 seconds left.
Dude, how did
he kind of did, because it did ruin what they were doing.
What did you guys ride
The camera
in?
also died, huh?
Rented a van.
How could you be in a vehicle with Jason that long?
Did he sit in the middle or the back?
He was in the back.
At the beginning.
Did he have his headphones on?
You didn't watch that video? We filmed the whole fucking van ride. It was great.
Yeah, Lenny. They had the blow up doll. Lenny was
Lenny
fucking
and
with.
Emma were fighting about addiction. It was great.
Hillary Clinton blow up doll.
You should watch the video. It's like 3 or 4 videos. It's good shit.
Yeah, Emma did.
What was Lenny saying? Addicts are cookie cutters and just.
Oh, God, I don't even remember.
I got into it with her a little bit too, because I said it's not a fucking disease. It's not a disease.
It's a behavior.
Right. Tell a fucking kid with leukemia that alcoholism is a fucking disease.
Oh.
She didn't like that.
Yeah, she and Lenny, they legitimately went at it.
I have it in I have alcoholism in my family, but I still don't think it's a fucking disease. I'm sorry.
Well,
it's willpower. Mind over matter. Mind over fucking matter. Listen, you know what that shit's going to do to you. Either you drink it or you don't. That's it.
By the way, at day 14, I haven't had one drop of intoxicating liquor.
And how are you feeling?
Great.
But you're not an alcoholic.
People tell me I am.
You binge drink.
Right.
Alcoholics drink every fucking day once they get up.
Did you ever wake up in the morning and the first thing you did was pour yourself a drink?
Fuck no.
Exactly.
Okay, so then
that's not, you're a binge drinker.
You just don't know when to stop. When you should go home, you're like, let's go to Elwood's. Right?
Yeah.
Which is a lot of people, right. They don't know when to stop.
Yeah, you have no judgment.
Right.
Judgment goes out the window.
Totally impaired.
The switch gets flipped. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an over drinker. I drink past my fill.
Right. I used to do the same shit, but I learned when to stop.
A lot of times, though, you start out with good intentions.
Yeah. I'll tell you what helps, though, is Adderall. That'll help you.
Really?
Because you don't lose it.
Really?
You stay more alert. It's like fucking cocaine. When you do blow, you can drink.
Right. Like start treating alcoholism with cocaine. Good plan. No, I think legalized marijuana would help alcoholism.
Absolutely.
Dude, you drink a 6-pack of beers and then hit a bowl, you slow down drinking.
Fuck yeah.
You slow way down because that hits you. That's like an intensifier.
What is your preference, though, beer or liquor?
It's hard to beat a good Captain Morgan with a nice yummy mix.
Ginger ale. Captain and ginger ale is mine.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just want a nice cold motherfucking beer.
Right.
Liquor's not going to do
depends,
it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fucking.
You just got to mix. I start mixing when the beer gets me too full. Beer before liquor, never sicker. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear.
Well, after you're buzzed on beer, you get all macho and you think you can handle shots. Yeah, bring the tequila on.
Tequila is what fucks me up. I like it, but it gets.
I like a really good tequila that you don't have to shoot as a shot that you can sip on.
Yeah.
Like it's like $20 a shot. Good ones.
Yeah.
But like, what's the one? The one I really like is Don Julio 1942.
That's good shit.
You can sip on that. And it just gives you a little warm flavor. You don't gun that whole thing.
Yeah, I like Crown on the rocks.
Crown Royal?
Yeah. They have all those flavors now, too.
That's Canadian whiskey.
It's good.
I don't like whiskey.
You know?
No, I like rum and tequila. I like shit that you would drink in the tropics.
I've been on vodka, too. I like vodka.
I like real... I know I might sound like a fucking ghetto rat, but I like real, fruity, brightly colored mixers.
Oh, my God. It's funny, because when I went to the Dominican Republic, I went for a week, and it was an all-inclusive at the Hard Rock. It was fucking good, man. But every day they had a different drink of the day, and it was one of those fruity fucking... I don't even remember half the names of the shit.
Well, I'm not saying I like a real sugary drink.
Would always get a floater on top, though.
No, but I like, dude, Captain and orange soda. Dude, it's like a creamsicle. It's fucking good.
I don't think I've ever tried that.
Really?
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's because Captain has that vanilla to it.
Yeah, it's spiced rum.
I have mixed Captain Morgan with almost everything. I'll drink it with grape pop. I don't care. You know what it's good with?
Pop. He says fucking.
Yeah, the Detroit came out.
Midwestern fuck.
Dude, Captain and Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
that's legit.
Yeah.
I've even drank it with cherry Dr. Pepper. That's kind of ghetto.
I used to drink it with vanilla when Vanilla Coke came out. Captain and the Vanilla Coke.
That's a little bit too much vanilla. I'd rather have cherry Coke.
Yeah, it's good too. Now I'm just vodka and seltzer and with a lime.
I like rum. I remember I was at a bar in Delray, the Sail Inn Tavern.
Oh, yeah. On George Bush?
Yeah.
I know it.
And I used to drink clear rum.
Right by my route.
Uh-huh.
That's busy though. They always have people there.
I was drinking clear rum mixed with something, I don't know, rum and Coke, whatever. But I was drinking clear rum. And this old fucking drunk was sitting next to me. And he said, "That's not rum. That's rum-flavored alcohol." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Real men drink, darker rum." I'm like, "Okay, makes sense." Because, the color the color of the rum comes from the aging in the barrel. Because they char the inside of the barrel with a torch. So that flavor is from the burnt wood. So I haven't drank clear rum since.
I'm not a fan of clear rum. I like the darker rum. Like, have you ever tried a Kraken?
That's like a 100 proof.
It's good.
But that's spiced, right?
Yeah.
It's a spiced rum, but it's like 100 proof.
Yeah.
Well, they make 100 proof Captain.
Yeah, they do.
Be careful with that.
Oh, yeah, I've had it. The private stock is good, too.
I like the Appleton is real good.
Oh, yeah. Just like I'm not doing the drinking talk.
I'll leave the drinking chat to you guys.
Yeah, so it's not about being an alcoholic. You like to drink. We like to fucking drink. Who gives a shit?
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a vice or two.
I can't lose weight if I drink, though.
Gets you through life.
That's it. That's why I cut drinking just to weekends.
Twice a week?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It always carries into
And if
Sunday.
it's a long weekend, Monday.
Especially football season's about over. After that, I won't drink as much on Sunday.
We got good games next weekend. All the good teams have bye weeks.
Yeah, they got Tennessee winning that game like that.
Tom Brady's the man.
Oh, yeah. I hope it's Atlanta and New England again. I hope Atlanta butt fucks them this time.
I hate Atlanta.
Do you?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's there, Washington, D.C.
What the hell are you talking about?
Them people.
You just don't like Atlanta at all. You mean the city, but the team.
Well, those people, them people, they consider Atlanta like their capital.
Like their world capital.
Yeah.
Hot Atlanta.
Well, their world capital would be like over the ocean, right?
I don't know. Read that question. It's a serious question this guy wrote in.
They're not listening to this.
It's not live now. This goes, Andrew,
Why can't it be live?
I don't know. I don't know how to do it live. I guess it can. We're still learning about this shit. This is only the 10th episode. There's a lot of plugs and shit on the side of this mixer. Like this might be able to go into I'm not a computer person. I just got a computer 2 weeks ago, and I haven't even fucking plugged it in yet.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Gee, what a grim, dark question to ask. I'll read it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to address it.
So don't read it if we're not going to address it.
I'm dying to hear it now.
I mean,
You got to hold the mic closer to your face so they can hear you. Stupid.
I'm not even going to read the username. It's just a bunch of numbers followed by an X. Serious question. What do you think of the anti-natalistic position that it's immoral to bring children into this world? That the suffering inherent in all life, as well as the probable risks a child of the future would face, would ultimately render reproduction not ideal and immoral?
That guy needs to smoke a doobie.
Yeah,
I think he's already smoked one too many. So there's a mindset that it's immoral to have children because you're going to be
bring them into this fucked up world
in a selfish way, bringing a child into a world that has no future.
Well, right. Why are people in North Korea having children? Look what they're doing to their children.
Well, how about in third world countries in Africa?
But to them, that's normal. They don't know any fucking better.
You ever see these commercials for Feed the Children? All you see are women in third world hellholes holding infants. Well, why are you having children in the first place if you know there's famine and you can't feed them?
I think the men like to fuck and they hold the women down.
That's probably true.
Well,
And then Mother Nature thins out the herd, and
I think to survive a famine, you have to keep breeding.
well, breeding's never gonna.
but then you have too many mouths to try and feed.
And you run out of food.
Right.
At some point,
You can't keep fucking
the planet's not going to be able to sustain.
Remember the great Sam Kinison? You live in a fucking desert. Move.
There's nothing but sand. That was a great bit.
What is the most disgusting sexual act a bedroom bully has ever done in real life? What's disgusting to this person? What's disgusting to you? I mean,
I've never really had anything too disgusting done to me, but what's more? There's pulling
nothing. You can't top Lenny. I know that.
I mean, pulling your dick out of a girl's ass and putting it right in her mouth. That's pretty disgusting.
Ass to mouth. Well, that girl's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's when we see trashy chicks. I always say to Andrew, it's a
8M.
Yeah.
I've pissed in a girl's mouth.
Have you?
I've pissed in a girl's mouth. Yeah.
I've never pissed on a chick.
That same chick, I used to make her eat out my ass, and not because I wanted it, because I just was humiliating her, and
just to see what you could get away with.
She was eating out my ass, and I said, "Now I want you to spit on it and then lick up your own spit off my asshole."
Oh my god!
She did it.
Yeah.
Do you have her phone number? Can I call her?
And were you on all fours?
Sister.
No, I was laying on my stomach on my bed,
And she just was spreading your ass cheeks out.
licking away, tossing that salad.
Then you start thinking about all the other guys she let degrade her too.
Exactly.
One too many cars parked in that garage.
Throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Did you see the Golden Globe shit last night?
No, I did not.
Did you hear about it?
All the girls dressed up in black.
For what? For their feminist fucking movement?
You posted a great meme on Facebook, Jay.
Yeah.
What was it?
All the women dressed up in black in favor of women's rights, but yet half the dresses are so low cut that 3/4 of their tits are hanging out. But they're wearing black dresses.
You're not supposed to look, right? You're not supposed to fucking look.
Yeah, we can dress like hookers, but we're wearing black dresses to for our cause.
Yeah, we're making a stand against sexual misconduct dressed like hookers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's like a hippie chick telling you not to eat meat, but she's got leather shoes on.
Yeah. Well, and guess who was sitting in the first row last night?
Michelle Obama.
Oprah.
She gave a speech.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about it today. Now they wanted to run for president.
Oh, yeah. Because they were mentioning, I think Seth Meyers said something about her running for president. It's like,
she's not qualified.
Hey, Donald Trump ran for president and he won. Who's to say Oprah Winfrey?
He was never a politician.
I think Tom Brady could beat Oprah. You know what Oprah's actually qualified for? Why can't she be an ambassador to a foreign country like Kenya or Uganda?
Oh, all these women with this fucking feminist movement. We want equal pay. We want equal rights. We want to be treated the same as men. Okay, don't collect fucking alimony.
Yeah, right.
Why do you have to? Why do you need that? If you can fend for yourself, why do you need so much child support or alimony? Why? They will never give shit up like that. But they want equal everything.
Yeah. They want the candle and the birthday cake all wrapped into one.
I work with women that package too heavy. I can't lift that. You want equal rights? Lift your fucking. If I can lift it, you can lift it. That's job. That's your job.
The feminist movement really fucked over a lot of women.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather be a stay-at-home mom.
Fuck yeah. But it's the best fucking job. What, are you kidding me? I mean, what do you got to do? Change a fucking diaper? Throw play with your kid?
God forbid you put a meatloaf together.
Right. Yeah. Do some fucking laundry, clean up a little bit.
Shave
it gets tedious after a while. Kids will make you crazy, but it's not like going out working in the hot ass sun.
At 5 years old, you ship them off and let the fucking government fucking babysit them. It's called school.
Right. And then you get a little part-time job, no big deal, so you can go interact with adults and you're fucking good to go. But it's all about it's all the shit that they see on social media and on television,
Well, big part of the problem is our economy is fucked. No one can make a living on one income anymore.
Right, you have to have
They fucked us somehow. Yeah. The feminist movement fucked us. Now we have to have two incomes.
Yeah, if you want to live anywhere nice, yeah.
I mean, think about it. Let's say you're going to have to work no matter what. It wouldn't be bad to make twice as much money and have your old lady at home.
Yeah, or in my case, if I didn't have child support to pay, I'd be good to go, man. I'd be set.
Yeah, think if the economy was different and we were making twice as much money and we all had women at home. she'd be fucking ironing my socks and underwear. I want fucking creases in those underwear.
Yeah. My ex-wife used to complain about that because she didn't work, and I worked 2 jobs when I had my son, and she would always bitch, I gotta get out of this. I'm like, anytime you want to trade places, you fucking let me know. I can handle this shit no problem. You know, it's not that fucking difficult. Kids are nuts, but they're not. I mean,
push a vacuum around a little bit.
Yeah, get the kid involved.
I think the problem is after a while they'll get cabin fever. They're in the house day after day after day with the kid, and
you're talking to a baby, not an adult. So it kind of gets
when they're trapped in the house all day with a kid,
it makes them crazy.
Then you come home after work and they want to talk to you.
Right.
No, all you want to do is have a cold beer and watch the game.
Exactly. Leave me alone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the shit. Yeah, but they don't have to. But that's the thing. They don't have to be trapped in a house. Go take a walk with the kid. You know, you got to do some grocery shopping. Go to the grocery store.
Shit, in the 50s and 60s, a lot of women didn't have a car.
That's true.
Families had one new car.
Yeah.
Think about that. If you only had to pay one car payment, one car insurance, she'd need a whole lot less clothes, too. Sweatpants.
Yeah, I don't know why they're so against it. I don't know, man. Like, you got a pretty fucking... Any woman, you know, with any kind of looks or personality could have, you know, pretty much any rich guy at the tip of their fucking fingers and never have to work a day in their life.
Absolutely.
And I can't blame them for that, if that's what they choose to do.
No, I'd love to have a life of leisure. If you did not work and she was a wealthy breadwinner, she would be on your ass 24/7, 365.
Yeah, you can't.
You know what I would do if I was a woman? I would hang out outside the hotel when all these NBA players go on the road and play, and I would try to whore myself out to the highest paid player on any team, get pregnant. Guess what? You'll never have to work another day in your life.
They do that.
That's a Freudian slip that you want to have sex with black men.
Freudian slip.
Jay filling in very nicely for Lenny today.
Yeah, somebody said that Lenny doesn't even use that correctly.
He does it wrong all the time.
Yeah.
Freudian.
It just rolls off his tongue now at this point, you know.
He must have saw it on one of the 3 channels he has on TV.
Yeah, exactly. He's still living in the fucking late 70s. I'm surprised he doesn't have a black and white TV. What is it? Freudian slip?
What is even on television?
When Lenny came over and I let him watch the Ric Flair documentary here in my bedroom, he was like marveling at my big screen TV. Like, how many inches is that thing? I'm like, it's only 55. And the look on his face as he's watching TV on my 55-inch LED was, it was like a blind man seeing, like someone who's colorblind seeing color for the first time.
Huh. I'm surprised he doesn't get a hotel room for one of his bodybuilding shows.
Why?
Because he could relax.
Is it true that
he's perfectly content in that shithole?
Jason told me that the Diana Cadu doesn't exist anymore, that they canceled it? Do you know anything about that? I got to look that up.
I heard him saying that shit to PJ when he went and visited PJ.
Yeah, he told me the same thing.
Said, I want to compete.
You watch all those videos and shit?
I keep track of it. I've got spies over there.
Good.
Keep your friends close and your enemies close.
No, but I was watching Jason and PJ, and Jason said, I want to compete against Lenny somewhere new, the Diana Cadu down in Miami. He doesn't want to do the Ruby.
It used to be in Coral Springs.
It was at the same exact high school, same place. Lenny did the Diana Cadu 3 years ago.
Yeah, in Coral Springs. It was in Miami.
You have to look it up to see if it's still
I'll check it out.
Lenny didn't like the Diana Cadu. He thought the Ruby was a better put together show.
No way.
No fucking
way.
chance.
The Ruby to me is like a high school talent show.
Yeah, it was.
It's so amateurish. The Diana Cadu that I filmed in 2014 was very professionally done.
Even the setup is like, it looks like fucking kids put that shit together.
Yeah, the Ruby is a real, and even worse than the Ruby was the one we went to where Koth Andrew competed. What was that called? The Diamond Classic?
Oh, God, that was
worse than the Ruby.
Yeah, you were there for that one.
It was like an elementary school talent show. Yeah, you were with us. That's right.
Too many damn South American people flying for the Ruby. What? Why are you guys giggling?
We've heard Lenny complain about him.
Lenny's probably staring at their cocks backstage.
Well, he was at Andrew said at the Diana Cadu he was real gay. He's getting
I think he was
getting real excited with some of these guys around him.
Yeah.
The good thing about the Ruby is they let us do whatever the fuck we
Dale
want.
told me that Lenny couldn't keep his eyes off his dick, but I think that's wishful thinking on Dale's part.
No, well, Lenny he kept fucking with him too.
Saying, is that a sock?
You got stuffed in there, Dale. That's not your real...
Poor Dale.
No, but they let us film. I'd like that they go to the Rue because they let us film in there. The guy that runs it knows us. We see him at the LA Fitness because you're not supposed to film, but they let us do it because they know Lenny and Jason are.
Didn't one of the bodybuilding chicks tell you can't film and you basically said, fuck you, I can't?
Yeah. I didn't tell her to fuck off. I said, no, we can't. I got permission from... Okay.
Shut your mouth.
These women that have like fucking 4-inch clits in between their legs. You like this big fat clit?
Yes.
It is such a bizarre subculture. When you go to one of these bodybuilding shows and you're not a bodybuilder,
it really is.
You realize just what a fucking demented subculture bodybuilding is when you go to one of these shows.
Some of those chicks in the crowd are even more freaks.
Yeah.
Like the wannabe chicks.
They're all walking around with their prepackaged meals. It's...
How could you live like that, man?
Wasting their husband's money.
Stinking of that tan spray that they put on themselves. It's such a fucking...
So many of those women are just wasting their husband's money for a fucking plastic trophy.
I know.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You're torturing yourself for 6 months to prepare for that shit, and you get nothing out of it. What do you get? If you're lucky, you get a sponsorship, or what? You get,
or if you reach a high enough level, you can charge $75 an hour as a quote-unquote personal trainer, and all that means is you stand next to somebody while they lift weights looking at your fucking cell phone sending text messages, which I won't mention any names, but
we know who does that.
We know who does it. We've mentioned their names before.
Lenny's favorite person.
Yeah.
Durham Charles. I'll say his name. I don't give a fuck. That guy's good. And most of those people that are so into themselves...
He dresses like an idiot.
Have no personality. Personality.
Like he's 15 years old.
Exactly.
Really?
I know. I hate these. I hate not just him, but any of these grown men that are in there. You know, if you're over, I would say 21, 22, and you're still sagging your pants and wearing your hat sideways. And, yo, what's up? Dude, go kill yourself.
Nobody over 40 should even wear a baseball cap.
I wear one at work.
Well, you've got slick back hair.
Yeah.
When I used to have long hair in my early 20s, I always wore a baseball cap. I thought it would flop in my face.
I look like a fucking idiot. I look like the fat kid that didn't make the team.
No, I'm just talking about these. The styles now are so fucking bad. They got these the pants now are all tapered down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Like you remember those Cavaricis back in what are you fucking wearing, man?
Well, I work with a bunch of.
I called out Cornelius today for wearing Euro jeans.
In my job,
Euro jeans. Well, he is.
Yeah, he's something.
They wear fucking capris. They're even worse.
Yeah, in my job, we get every year about 100 South Africans that work on H-2B visas. They work for 6 months here, and then they go up north and work for 6 months, and they just go back and forth on a 3-year visa. And when you see them outside work, the shit that they wear, you would never see.
Guys wearing pedal pusher pants,
just tight little pants, rolled up, cuffed up, halfway up their shin. It's
pedal. You know what pedal pushers are?
No,
like those long pants that go to the mid shin.
That's the capris.
Yeah,
capri and pedal pushers. I don't think are the same.
Like fucking knickers.
I don't know if they're knickers.
No, I'm kidding. No, but I see some.
Was that a Freudian slip, Jay?
I remember being when we were in Chicago, we were at a bar, and this fucking guy came in, and he had jorts that were tight rolled up to the middle of his thigh, and he claimed to be a straight man. What do you wear? What the fuck are you wearing?
You know who dressed like that? Remember that guy who visited us from Sweden? What the hell was his name? The one Lenny was mentioning his wife's name?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you had some tight rolled up shit.
He's wearing jorts, I think, with...
What the fuck? I don't know what people are thinking.
It's a European
When
thing.
people move down here from places like Ohio and Michigan, they bring their jorts with them. They don't know they should leave them in Ohio.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't have the fashion.
Yeah, but down here, you don't even need... you really don't even need pants.
Chicks in Michigan will, since they only wear their flip-flops a couple months out of the year, they will wear the same flip-flops for season after season after season. They break their flip-flops out in the spring, and they've got the soiled imprint of a foot in the bottom of them.
And then
at the end of the season, they will store those flip-flops to use again next season. It's so disgusting. I wear flip-flops till they're worn out, then I throw them in the garbage. I don't store dirty flip-flops with a soiled imprint of a foot in it.
These motherfuckers. And then the people that should not be wearing flip-flops are wearing them. Like the ugliest fucking... You see old people around here all the time.
We should get Lenny a pair of Crocs so we don't have to see his toes.
Some of these old people with their fucking hammer toe and long toenails and shit. Put some fucking fucking shoes on. Nobody wants to see your disgusting feet, man.
Well, I know Planet Fitness has no sandals, no open toe. It's
Why the fuck would you wear fucking sandals?
Guys do.
Yeah, that's.
I've seen it.
Guys do, man. No sandals at Planet. You can probably get away with it at LA.
You can get away with anything apparently at LA. There's just it's the douchery is at an all-time high there.
Yeah, that one in Delray with all those tough guys with the tribal band tattoos and the tap-out shirts.
The tribal band. I love seeing older guys like your age that have that because that was like popular for a little while.
Yeah.
Even though I think it originated in like the late 70s, where your right arm, if you have a band, it was for homos. Your right arm was you're the receiver, the left arm was you're the giver.
Oh.
And they don't even realize it. They just went and got, I see Pamela Anderson's got a barbed wire, man. I'm going to go get a barbed wire around my arm.
What about the spider web
If you
on
have
the
a
elbow?
barbed wire across your arm, do yourself a favor. Either get it zapped off or get it covered the fuck up.
What about the spider web on the elbow?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know what that
Jay, read the bottom.
signifies something. I'm not sure. I have to look at that up.
Why?
Sorry, guys. I got to show you
Is that on
something.
Facebook Messenger?
Yeah.
That's her.
Should I look?
Let me see.
Don't say her name.
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm showing it to
I
you.
didn't say it.
She knows I'm over here.
Want me to check it?
I get. Why not? It's not like she wants to fuck you.
All right, sit tight. How do you know, Jay?
Hey, you want?
Jay, can you make your next offer to fight at 7? I don't get up until 6:30. I'm some random person.
No, I think I'm going to retire from fighting since it didn't go down.
Hey, he just got back from a vacation. We'll see. Listen, he offered, you accepted. Now we'll see what his response is. So all you people that are wondering, Jay's ready anytime. He said that. You guys can go ask PJ now. The ball's in his court. That's all there is to that.
What the trolls should do is tell PJ that if he takes me out for dinner and drinks, I won't beat his ass.
Nothing's hearing.
Hopefully PJ can see that and get a good laugh out of it and not be so anxious and
No, he wants to kill you. So
bring it on.
Like I said on the live feed this morning, you need to knock on Black Zone's door just like Bruce Lee did in the Chinese Connection and say, whenever you're ready, I'll take on anyone here on a liftoff. Just like you did in the Japanese dojo.
somebody messaged me on Snapchat for Jay. 7 men have benched over 500 in a competition at 50 plus. The most recent and U.S. record holder is Cole Carter, who did 550, weighing 361 at age 55 in Arkansas, June 10th, 2017.
That is some impressive information.
Yeah,
How many people?
7.
Wow. So if I could bench press 500 over 50, I'd be the 8th man to do it?
In the fucking, yeah.
I need to do that.
Fuck yeah, you do.
Wow, that's good research right there. See, these guys are good for their research, some of them. Well, they probably have like 3 computers going.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if we had a computer set up here, we could Google.
Some of the, you know, those like those crime shows where like the FBI agents have the analyst back in the office with all the computers going.
Yeah.
Some of these guys are like that.
Read this one. I'm going through my Snapchats now, Jay's.
Ask Jay how much muscle can I gain at 18 running 250 milligrams of Test E for 8 weeks. I don't really recommend test only cycles unless you're just doing HRT, and that is a pretty low level, 250. But at your age, why would you do an HRT cycle? I mean, that's just
He's 18, right? It says.
yeah. He's going to wind up if he does that.
He's going to ruin his own natural.
He's going to wind up having low T after that cycle, unless he spends a shit ton of money doing HCG, Novaldex, and what are the fucking Clomid. I mean, he's going to spend more on post-cycle therapy than his cycle.
All right, well, there's his answer. Conrad, 175. There you go. So what do you recommend for an 18-year-old?
Well, I don't know how ethical it is to recommend to an 18-year-old do a fucking cycle, but, I mean, if you're going to do a cycle, do a motherfucking cycle. Don't do a fucking cycle for a 40-year-old man.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, like I said, he's going to wind up lowering his test in the long run. So if you want to fucking play hard, play rough. And then make it worth it to spend that money on the PCT. You know, throw fucking some EQ or some DECA or in there and throw some fucking D-balls in there. Let's party. Don't do a test-only cycle. Fuck that. I mean, like say he puts on 8 pounds of nice muscle, and then he winds up with low T and fucking loses 10 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, my buddy, I had friends in high school that did steroids. My buddy Mike that we visited, you saw how skinny he was.
Which Mike?
The one in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
He did a cycle of Sustanon 250, and he got huge. But then after you get off it, you lose most of it,
Right.
you know. But that's, at 18 years old.
Yeah, I don't test-only cycles. Just you need something else in there to occupy the androgen receptor so that more of that testosterone stays in your bloodstream where you want it. If you're doing a test-only cycle, most of that testosterone is going to wind up bind it to your androgen receptors, so you're not going to have much free testosterone in your bloodstream. So that's why you stack. Let something else bind to the androgen receptor, keep your free testosterone high. You're always that's just my philosophy. It might be bro science, I don't know.
Yeah, they said from the last podcast there's a lot of bro science talk between you and Lenny.
Well, that's the thing. You read a little bit of science and then you add common sense to it and you get bro science.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, there's a lot of good information online, What testosterone test should I ask my doctor for?
Sipinate.
No, test meaning what to test for in your blood.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
he talking about? Doctor knows how to do
Read that
blood
question again.
What testosterone tests should I ask my doctor for?
So this person wants to get his test levels checked, I guess.
How old are they?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Just get your test levels checked.
That's it.
I got a full physical at 40 and I had low testosterone.
Yeah, I did it at 36 because I've been on it. Shit, this year will be 3 years in July.
They told me my natural growth hormone was real good for my age. They said don't fuck with it.
Have you ever taken that?
Growth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's highly overrated.
Really?
Yeah, you get real stiff and you swell with water a little bit. Like my fucking hand was so
Yeah, you were saying that the
so
other day.
fucking big. I could not get it in my jug of protein to get a scoop of protein.
You mean the cookie jar?
Yeah.
You fat
Got my hand. I had my hand up this chick's ass. Yeah, growth. You just don't. You're getting bigger, but you don't feel like you can use it in the gym because you kind of feel injury prone.
Oh, no.
It's a weird feeling.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like tight. Like yeah, I'm big and I'm strong, but I'm afraid to use it. I might tear a muscle. That's how I felt. That's what you did.
Yeah, but I wasn't taking H. I was
Right, but Tren dries you out.
Yeah.
That's why guys use Tren pre-contest. Tren is dry.
Yeah, and I didn't drink much water that day.
You drank alcohol the night before too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every Monday.
Listen how
See,
excited he
it's
was.
funny because we always, we usually film on Mondays, and that's when I do chest and bi. So everybody thinks that's all I ever fucking do, But Sunday, the weekend, I usually go hard sometimes. By Monday morning, I'm not fully. I should probably just switch and do legs on Monday.
Yeah, then you'll tear a hamstring.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta work.
I like to do legs towards the end of the week because I have Sunday off, and I can be. If I do them on Friday,
You only get 1 day off a week?
Well, technically 2, but I usually They usually ask me to work my day off.
Oh.
There's a lot of overtime in our building because people don't like to come to work. We're short staffed. It is what it is.
Typical government operation.
Yeah, run like shit. It is. It's run like shit.
Remember back in the 80s when the postmen were going crazy and shooting everybody?
There was
The term going postal?
Yeah, there was a letter carrier, I think it was in Ohio a couple weeks ago. He went and shot his supervisor. Then he went to the postmaster's house and shot him. Killed them both. But when he went to the postmaster's house, he was butt naked. It was in Ohio. Yeah.
Dude, I'm not into getting naked.
Did you hear about this incident on the plane, was it?
Well, look at you. I wouldn't, if I was you, I would be getting naked either.
Someone threw shit around or something in the bathroom?
God.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know this, I didn't read the article, but
Dude, I think
they had to emergency land a plane
you're getting arrested if you're throwing shit around because that's a biohazard.
anything on an airplane is a federal offense.
Yeah, listen, you'd rather go do federal time.
Oh, yeah, like Martha Stewart did?
Fuck it.
She was like teaching cooking classes and shit.
It was funny. Her uncle was over last week, and he was talking about how when he's old, he doesn't want to go into a fucking nursing home. He's like, I'm going to go into a fucking bank with a slingshot. I'm going to hold up the fucking bank. I'm going to let the cops come get me, and I'm going to live for nothing in the federal prison. I'll get my cigarettes. I'll play cards. I'll get my medical. All that shit. He's like, fuck
Slingshot?
it. Yeah. Well, so they don't come in and shoot you. They see, you're a harmless old man. Instead of going and getting put in a nursing home where your family has to pay fucking thousands of dollars a month just for some Haitian to wipe your ass every day, you might as well go to prison. They get fucking treated better there, and you can hang out with some cool fucking guys.
And a slingshot does shoot a projectile, so technically it's a firearm.
Yeah.
Can be considered a deadly weapon, absolutely.
Plus, when you get to be in your 70s, you're not. If you go to prison, you're not worried about getting fucking ass raped or none of that bullshit that they say goes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't fuck with the old guys. And a federal prison, it's like a camp.
I think there's less moolies at federal pens, too.
Not in the maximum security. At the federal, because they have different sections in the federal prisons. They have, different securities, and then they have, like, the camp, where you have, it's like a fucking dorm.
Yeah.
It's not like where Bernie Madoff is, basically.
Lifting weights, playing a little basketball.
Yeah.
Never thought about that. Retiring to the federal prison system. It's a great idea.
If you don't have a retirement plan or none of that
That's
shit.
genius.
Yeah, you had a great fucking
Slingshot.
point. Yeah, just make sure it's on a federal,
Robbing a bank is a federal crime, I believe.
Yeah, just sit outside, surrender, and let them take you away.
What time is it getting to be? We got football to watch.
8:23.
Oh shit, the game started. We need to wrap this up.
Time to start.
8:20?
It probably hasn't even kicked off yet. Let me check. I thought another good idea was, a buddy of mine had, he's like, I'm going to make a list. 5 to 10, it's 0-0. Alabama's got the ball. He's make a list of like 5 to 10 questions, very common sense, easy questions. And you go up and ask people these questions. And if the minute they get one wrong, you fucking kill them. You shoot them in the head because they don't deserve to live.
Okay.
But, they call it common sense. It should be called uncommon sense.
Jesse Waters does that on Fox. He'll go up to people on the street and he'll ask them questions that anyone with a high school diploma should be able to answer.
Or even a GED.
Yeah.
I saw him kill some people. He took Trump's tax cut to the beach where there was a bunch of college kids and asked them what they think of Bernie Sanders' tax plan. They all loved it. Killed him.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Jesse Waters is a great troll. It's fun to watch him.
He was Bill O'Reilly's project.
Right.
Bill O'Reilly got fucked.
He fucked himself.
What'd he do? Pat some chick on the butt?
You know what's funny, though? They showed an interview that Matt Lauer interviewed him. Was asking him about all that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then, whatever, a year later, Matt Lauer's in the same boat. You can't get away with shit anymore. No. There's cameras everywhere. There's always somebody watching what the fuck you're doing. You have to live now in this world now. You have to, conduct yourself like you're always
on camera.
On camera.
But Bill O'Reilly never even went to court. He paid a chick to go away. Here, go away. Be quiet.
Yeah, like $20 million or something.
Was it that much?
Yeah.
I don't think it was that much.
Who knows?
He could shit out $20 million.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Well, he's always on the New York Times bestseller list.
Mm-hmm. You're O'Reilly fans?
I like him.
I like Bill O'Reilly, but he would always lose me when he would go off on one of his, religious anti-abortion rants. That's where he loses me. From a politics standpoint, I like Bill O'Reilly, but once he gets in all the religious Jesus shit,
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got to give up little bit on the abortion thing. I mean, I know it's horrible, but
it's not though. I mean, listen,
you're not going to win an election being a real staunch anti-abortionist.
It's their choice.
Yeah.
I mean, would you rather, bring a burden into the world, or it's kind of like giving a poor person welfare. Would you rather your tax money pays someone a little welfare, or would you rather your taxes go up and you pay to incarcerate them in prison? Yeah,
because they're going to get that loaf of bread no matter what.
Right.
Give them a couple $100, let them go drink and drug a little bit, or build more prisons.
Well, the prison system is a big business. They want to fill those prisons.
Yeah, privatizing the prisons is fucked up.
Mm-hmm. There's a guy that was a member at the country club I worked at before I worked at the post office. He supplied some jails with food. He's like, I give them the worst shit. He's like, it's fucking garbage, but I'm a fucking millionaire. I don't give a shit. They're animals anyway. Like, you fucking scumbag. He was not, so you can just guess.
They love Jell-O in prison.
How do you know? Have you ever been to prison?
Not prison. I spent a night in jail.
For what? Drunk tank?
Yeah.
How long ago?
25, 30 years ago.
Really? DUI or public intoxication?
No, I got a charge that they don't even have anymore. It's called impaired driving. It was like below 0.08.
Did you have a breathalyzer or no?
Yeah.
Or did you?
Yeah. It was impaired driving. Wasn't drunk driving. I think I blew like a 0.07. There's not even such a crime anymore.
Why did they pull you over?
I was going the wrong way on a one-way.
I call that impaired.
Yeah. I see it all the time in Delray. Down
Yeah, I was like-
Atlantic Avenue where it splits in one way. There's always people going down the wrong fucking way.
That's what it was. I was like in a downtown area.
Yeah, not familiar. Right. It happens. Shit happens.
In this area, West Delray, the most dangerous people on the road are these senior citizens who are 85. They have no business driving cars. They have no reflexes, no eyesight, no hearing. You can honk your horn, they don't hear it.
I think once you're over 66, 65, you should have a road test every year to renew your fucking license.
You should, but good luck changing any of those
They just
laws.
go in there, they put their fucking,
Yep.
1 inch
No
thick.
politician is going to propose that because you'll never get reelected.
Exactly.
Good luck changing
Right.
laws that adversely affect
The senior citizen rights? Forget it, man.
All right, I really want to get going.
All right, we'll wrap it up.
We got 2 hours in just about.
Oh, Jesus.
Not bad.
We covered ass rimming, steroids.
I'm curious to
Dominatrix.
see. I'm curious to see how much we can drag out of Adam Harper when he comes on.
Yeah.
You and Lenny will have to.
Join in.
You should have Nate and Lenny together.
They were messaging. They want Nate to come back too. We definitely got to get Nate back because I want him to set up this camera and that tripod.
I'd really like to get into the cuckolding issue with Nate.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants to get into that, but
No,
Hey.
but people want to hear about your lifting past and steroid, all that shit because they respect your strength. They want to know.
well, when you're here with Lenny, we get caught up in the degenerated shit a little too much. But now you're here alone. You can talk more about lifts and some of your gym stuff. Next week we can get back to all the
debauchery.
trendy shit.
Well, it's going to be Martin Luther King Day. We should all get some brown shoe polish and do blackface. Blackface podcast.
Oh my God, I'd rather wear a white sheet. I don't think being a Nazi
Yeah, 'cause we're all off
in
next-
this area would go over too well.
Yeah, I'm off.
next
Yeah, I'm
Monday.
off.
Oh, federal holiday.
Maybe we'll do a video too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll have the new camera.
Oh, Jay, Jay actually had a good idea. He said we should all go to a Planet Fitness one morning when Mark and Richard are there.
Okay.
Like this Monday or something. I mean, Richard leaves at 6:15. That's the only
right?
problem.
My day off. I'm not going to the gym early on my day off.
When I went there the
if
other day-
we should go to the West LA Fitness on Glades and 441. Have you been to that one yet? Real fucking.
They
nice.
just redid it, renovated.
When I took Lenny there, we did a video there. He said to me, he's like, I think I would marry every woman in this gym right now.
He did. He almost became unhomosexual.
That's closer to where you are too, because you're way out west there, right?
I don't mind the Yamato location.
Yeah, you like that? Well, Andrew hasn't been to that one yet. Out west there.
No, I want to see it. I'm
If you
game.
want, yeah, figure something out.
You can stop by
Or we can go
Busybody
to
on the way.
Or we
It's
can
right
all,
there.
Or we can all go to Busybody West. We probably have to pay $10.
Yeah,
Who gives a
I'm not
fuck?
paying $10.
You cheap cunt.
PJ can put me on the guest list.
There you go. Reach out to Bajan. We'll just go in and say, just put it on PJ's tab.
Yeah.
I'm one of his athletes. We'll get you a Blackstone shirt.
Do they have a juice bar there where I could get a shake?
They used to. They don't anymore.
Hey, I'm on the Blackstone account.
We could go to Busybody West.
I'm not doing that.
I'll pay for you to get in.
That's gay.
Why is that
Why is
gay?
that gay? Was it gay when I paid for your lunch today?
No, that was rather
Oh,
romantic.
did you guys have lunch together?
Yeah, we went to the Chinese buffet.
Oh, you went there? How'd you like it? It's
good.
The Kingdom buffet, right?
Yes.
How much did you eat? Why didn't you film?
He didn't eat as much as I thought he would.
3 plates of protein.
That's it.
I don't think I had a single carb.
No, I don't think you did either.
Well, you go right when they open, when it's fresh.
Correct.
11,
Just like
15.
Jay said.
Yeah.
Right.
Before people have sneezed. And
Exactly.
The utensils are covered with snot and
the only thing I
So
won't
I'm
eat
not
at
a
the
buffet
Chinese
then.
buffet is the sushi.
I'm not a buffet person.
Because I've gotten sick on buffet sushi before.
Oh, yeah?
I was on the toilet all night. Ugh.
Buffet sushi?
Yeah. Sushi should almost be cut in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the minute the knife goes through that fish, it starts to
Timers tick.
it starts to go. Yep. It's fine while it's in a big slab, but the minute you cut that protein, it starts to go.
All right.
See, beef doesn't do that. Beef gets better the longer you let it sit around.
Yeah.
You can let a steak sit in your fridge till it's nasty. That fucker's gonna be good.
Wait until it's brown? Nah. That's when you get sick.
Nah.
not in Lenny's fridge.
Not if your fridge is 40 fucking degrees. You put a steak in there, it's gonna last a long time. You can cook it. You gotta have a fridge at 40 because that's what temperature beer is best at.
40 degrees.
40. Hey.
So we'll go. So next Monday we'll go to the gym. Then we'll go to lunch. Then we'll get some 40s.
I might not drink until I start losing weight.
How much weight you want to lose?
100 pounds for the Ruby.
Are you?
The 2019 Ruby.
Why not this year?
I got 100 pounds for stage weight.
You could do it. You'll be in the super heavyweight anyway. There was only one other guy there.
Yeah, but to look real good, I'd have to be like 245. To win it, I'd have to be like 245.
You don't think you can get down in 9 months?
No.
Really? 10 pounds a month?
That's like 270 days.
I think the first 30 pounds would go off like fucking quick.
Well, I would just eliminate all carbs and go straight into ketosis.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah, I love ketosis diet.
So why don't you do it?
You can't do it living in a truck because you have no meal prep. Yeah, the pure protein and fat diet, I love it.
Yeah, because you can eat cheese, bacon,
Yeah.
meat, chicken, right, fish.
Nuts, eggs.
You like nuts.
I love a good set of nuts. All right, Georgia, kick some Bama ass.
That's
hopefully.
right. Yeah, I got our fingers crossed.
I don't know. I wonder how many fans we.
Too.
Wonder how many fans we have in Alabama. I don't think a lot.
Lenny's going for Alabama because Lucy lives there. It's still nothing.
I'll bet we have a lot of Northeast douchebaggery in our fan.
Maybe Lucy is one of Alabama's cheerleaders on the sideline. Imagine that. She does a split and you see a big set of balls.
She's actually not dressed up like a woman today. She's the one fucking returning kicks. Fucking bitch.
Lenny,
She's their strong safety.
maybe he'll change his ways.
He'll never. That's it's just.
He doesn't want to change his ways. He's very...
Mike took him to the Diamond Dolls.
Yeah, and he had no interest in women.
No, he did. The girl actually got him hard, but he said there's something missing.
We talked about it last week.
Yeah.
There's something missing.
Yeah.
That's where we should go after the gym Monday. We should go to Diamond Dolls.
Nah, I'm good.
You don't like strip clubs? I know. I haven't been to one in years.
Yeah, I don't like chicks being fake to me when it's not, or nice to me when it's not sincere. You're just a John. Give me a break.
Yeah, it's all phony bullshit. Plus,
Go see the Warlord.
I don't even remember that guy. I had to
I
look
do.
him up.
I remember him. He was huge.
Oh, yeah.
The wrestler.
All right.
We're out. Good night.